afternoon, but what he's had to do, he's done particularly well. Final whistle, and the crowd rise to two sides who've done the third division an enormous amount of credit today. The excitement and the skill factor have been at the highest level from first to last, and really anybody who's been here today, and it's been a good big crowd, can only go home tonight and say we really had our money's worth. It was a game that swayed so many different ways, a game that you felt that both sides might at some point have won quite easily. In the end, maybe we got the just result, with Smith and Phillips 2 for Brentford, and Pritchett, Lissett and Jenkins for Watford. There's a lot of happiness in Griffin Park as this game comes to an end, with a final scoreline then here that reads Brentford 3, Watford 3.
Well, proof that there's plenty of good football played down in the third division these days, and I don't think the big match team have been to a game that's provided more enjoyment this season. Full credit then both to Brentford and to Watford. 6 goals, 2 of them from penalties, and penalties, of course, are things that we like to clear up for you. The first came when Jim McNichol handled from this cross coming in from Keith Pritchett, a little touch off by Luther Blissett. McNichol is the Brentford player marking him. You can see he just touches out his hand there, and Clive Thomas was beautifully placed to point with certainty to the spot. But what about the second one, as Steve Phillips takes the ball past the challenge of Alan Garner here? A lovely little cross in, which Garner doesn't touch there. But wait a moment, that looks to me a perfectly fair chesting down of the ball by Steve Sims. It was the linesman who flagged and said he thought it was a penalty. Clive Thomas originally had given a corner, but took the word of the linesman, as they do, working together well as a team, and pointed to the spot. It may have been that Watford were a little hard done by on that particular occasion. 2 moments of controversy then in what was a marvellous afternoon's entertainment. And in fact, the Brentford penalty kick caused Steve Phillips a problem or two when he came up to take it. You see, he hadn't had much practice with penalties this season.
No, that's the first one we've had in the league, and we had one in the League Cup against Watford, which the keeper saved. And it took the ball. I don't know whether someone kicked the ball out of the ground, but we had to have a new ball. And I was trying to calm myself down.
Oh, today this was?
Yeah, yes. Especially with the cameras being there. Yes. It would have looked well me missing it.
Yes. So you didn't quite hit it the way you wanted to hit it, or what?
No, when the new ball come on, the new ball was a lot lighter than the ball we've been playing with, and I felt it. And I normally put them to that side, but quite a lot higher up. And I thought I'll have to try and keep this one on the floor, because you know there's every chance of me lifting it over the bar.
Yes.